Hello, dear students. Let us continue with our course Mechatronics. Now, we have discussed the different elements which we require for building a mechatronic system. And if you can recall, in the very first or second lecture, we have discussed the three basic elements of a mechatronic system. Those were the data collecting element, that is the sensors and transducers, the component which will work on that collected data, that is the microprocessor, and finally the one which will act according to the given instruction of the microprocessor, that is the controller. That is the actuators, right? So these three are the basic elements of any mechatronic system, right? Now, in the previous lectures also we have discussed that the elements, that is the sensors and transducers, they will actually sense or measure the data and will transmit it to the controller, right? And that is nothing but the raw data. We have seen that that data has to be filtered, so that the microprocessor will get the exact data and will work accordingly. Now, what happens whenever the sensors or the transducer, whenever they measure the physical phenomena or the data, that has to be transmitted to the controller. Now, the controller or the machine control unit are the components which accept signals in digital form, that is in the form of zeros and ones. But what happens, the sensors measure the data, that is nothing but a physical form of data. So it becomes very important that the physical phenomena which is being measured by the sensors should be converted in a form to which the controller can read. That is, the physical phenomena which is measured by the sensors is to be converted to digital forms, that is in the forms of zeros and one, by which the microcontroller can read it and will accordingly act. And again, अब ये भी हो जाता है कि माइक्रो कंट्रोलर, सिंस हम कह रहे हैं कि जो भी हमारा सेंसर होगा वो सेंसर डेटा कलेक्ट करेगा, उसे कन्वर्ट करेंगे हम और फिर माइक्रो कंट्रोलर को देंगे। तो माइक्रो कंट्रोलर तो हमारा डिजिटल डेटा के ऊपर वर्क कर रहा है, इसका मतलब कि वो कंट्रोलिंग सिग्नल जो देगा वो भी तो डिजिटल फॉर्म में ही देगा, है ना? it will work on the converted data and will produce signals in the form of digital, right ना? That is again in the forms of zeros and one, right? और इस सिग्नल्स को या फिर इस इंस्ट्रक्शन को वो बाद में एक्चुएटर को देगा, राइट? अब अगेन एक्चुएटर तो फिजिकली वर्क करने वाला है, मतलब कि अगेन ये जो माइक्रो कंट्रोलर से मिला हुआ डेटा है, बाइनरी डेटा, दैट इज डिजिटल डेटा, इसे फिर से हमें एनालॉग में कन्वर्ट करने की ज़रूरत हो जाएगी, राइट? तो यहाँ ज़रूरत आती है एनालॉग टू डिजिटल कन्वर्टर, जो कि हमें सेंसर्स के बाद लगाना पड़ेगा, और डिजिटल टू एनालॉग कन्वर्टर, जो कि हमें कंट्रोलर्स के बाद लगाना पड़ेगा, राइट? सो डियर फ्रेंड्स, we will move forward and talk regarding the data conversion devices. Now, dear friends, we can say that a data conversion devices are very important components of a machine control unit. Machine control units are controlled by various computers or microcontrollers which are accepting signals only in digital form, that is in the form of zeros and ones, while the signals are received from the signal conditioning module or sensors are generally in analog form. Therefore, a system is essentially required to convert analog signals into digital form and vice versa. Now, analog to digital converter is always abbreviated as ADC, that is analog to digital converter, analog to digital converter. And whenever we abbreviate the digital to analog converter, it will be abbreviated as DAC. Now we will see a figure which shows a typical control system with data conversion devices. Now, here this block diagram shows us a control system where we are converting the analog to digital and digital to analog. So this is the actual controller or the computer which will work on the data collected. Now it will receive data which is collected by the signals, right? So here we have shown the analog voltage input, that is from sensors. This data has been collected by the sensors or a signal modulating block, right? Now this data, it is being collected and will be converted from analog to digital, that is in the forms of zeros and ones, and will be provided to the control system or the control computer. The control computer or the microprocessor will work on the data and will give signals. Again, it will produce signals according to the received data to work on it. Now it will produce signals which will be in the form of a digital, that is again in zeros and ones. Since the controller knows the language of zeros and ones, so the data has to be converted in the form of zeros and one. It will produce signals in the form of zeros and ones. But since this data or these signals produced by the computer will be utilized for running an element in a physical form, so it becomes very necessary that the signals produced by the computer has to be converted into an analog form. So we require digital to analog converter here. This converter, what it does, it converts the digital data provided by the computer in a physical form. So we have shown that the data received from the computer will be converted and will be provided to the analog voltage in the form of analog voltage output, and it will be provided to the actuators. So we can say that based on the signals received from sensors, the machine control unit generates actuating signals in the digital form. Most of the actuators, example DC servo motors, only accept analog signals. Therefore, the digital signals must be converted into analog form so that the required actuator can be operated accordingly. For this purpose, digital to analog converters are used, which are abbreviated as DACs. In subsequent sections, we will be discussing about various types of analog to digital converters, that is ADCs, and digital to analog converters, that is DAC devices, their principle of working and सर्किटरी. नाउ हमने ये तो समझ लिया कि एनालॉग टू डिजिटल कन्वर्टर और डिजिटल टू एनालॉग कन्वर्टर ये दोनों भी डेटा को कन्वर्ट करेंगे, राइट? अब कन्वर्ट करने के लिए हमें रिक्वायर होगा कुछ कंपोनेंट्स के. सो हम बारी बारी से देखेंगे कि ये जो कंपोनेंट्स हैं ऑफ एडीसीज और डीएसीज ये एक्चुअली कौन कौन से हैं. सो जो वेरी फर्स्ट वन है दैट इज नथिंग बट अ कंपैरेटर. अब ये जो कंपैरेटर होता है ये कई डायोड्स और ओप एम्प्स का कॉम्बिनेशन होता है. कई सारे कंपैरेटर में डायोड्स और एम्पलीफायर्स लगे होते हैं. ये जो कंपैरेटर होता है वो वोल्टेज इनपुट या फिर करंट इनपुट को जो है उन्हें लेता है और हमें आउटपुट देता है डिजिटल फॉर्म में, दैट इज जीरोस और वंस के फॉर्म में, है ना। देखते हैं कि कंपैरेटर क्या है। इन जनरल एनालॉग टू डिजिटल कन्वर्टर एंड डिजिटल टू एनालॉग कन्वर्टर comprise of comparators. Comparator is a combination of diodes and operational amplifiers. A comparator is a device which compares the voltage input or current input at its two terminals and gives output in form of digital signal, that is in form of zeros and ones, indicating which voltage is higher. If positive voltage and negative voltage V positive and V negative be input voltages at two terminals of a comparator, then output of the comparator will be V plus greater than V minus. पहला आउटपुट होगा and the very second output will be V positive less than V negative, दैट इज ज़ीरो के ऊपर आउटपुट होगा, राइट। अगर V पॉजिटिव V नेगेटिव से बड़ा होगा तो हमें आउटपुट 1 मिलेगा, या फिर V पॉजिटिव अगर V नेगेटिव से छोटा होगा तो हमारा आउटपुट 0 मिलेगा। अच्छा भाई, तो हमने देखा कि वेरी फर्स्ट कंपोनेंट ऑफ एनालॉग टू डिजिटल कन्वर्टर या फिर डिजिटल टू एनालॉग कंपैरेटर जो है, एनालॉग टू डिजिटल कन्वर्टर जो है वो है कंपैरेटर। अब बात करते हैं वेरी सेकंड कंपोनेंट की, एंड दैट कंपोनेंट इज एनकोडर्स, है ना। एनकोडर्स के बारे में हमने पीछे देखा है कि एनकोडर्स एक्चुअली कैसे वर्क करते हैं, राइट। अब बात करते हैं एनकोडर्स की। अब जैसे कि हमने कहा कि जो कंपैरेटर होता है वो जीरोस और 1 में कन्वर्ट करता है, लेकिन इन्हें हम बाइनरी आउटपुट नहीं कह सकते हैं, है ना। जो हमारा जीरोस और वंस है उन्हें हमें बाइनरी में कन्वर्ट करने की ज़रूरत पड़ती है, और ये जो कन्वर्जन है ये काम होता है एनकोडर्स द्वारा, है ना। ये एनकोडर्स कन्वर्ट करते हैं जो जीरोस और वंस के हमारे कंपैरेटर ने जो भी 0 और 1 प्रोड्यूस किया है उन्हें वो बाइनरी फॉर्म में कन्वर्ट करते हैं। सो द एलिमेंट विच कन्वर्ट्स द जीरोस एंड वंस इन द फॉर्म ऑफ बाइनरी आउटपुट, दैट कंपोनेंट्स आर द एनकोडर्स, राइट। सो हम कह सकते हैं कि दो द आउटपुट ऑब्टेन्ड फ्रॉम कंपैरेटर्स आर in the form of zeros and ones, but can't be called as binary output. A sequence of zeros and ones will be converted into binary form by using a circuit called encoder. A simple encoder converts 2 to the power n, ये जो लिखा हुआ है ये 2n नहीं है, 2 to the power n है। A simple encoder converts 2 to the power n input lines into n output lines. These n output lines follow binary algebra. Okay, बात करते हैं थर्ड कंपोनेंट की। द वेरी थर्ड कंपोनेंट इज एनालॉग टू डिजिटल कन्वर्टेड, है ना। इसके बारे में हमने बात किया है कि as discussed in previous section, analog to digital converters are used to convert analog signals into digital signals. There are various techniques of converting analog signals into digital signals which are enlisted as follows. हमारे पास अलग अलग टेक्निक अवेलेबल हैं एनालॉग टू डिजिटल में कन्वर्ट करने के लिए। However, we will be discussing only direct conversion. हम सिर्फ डायरेक्ट कन्वर्जन की बात करेंगे। Detailed study of other technique is out of the scope of present course. Now, कौन कौन से टेक्निक्स अवेलेबल हैं? डायरेक्ट कन्वर्जन ऑफ एनालॉग टू डिजिटल कन्वर्टर, या फिर हम उसे फ्लैश एडीसी भी कहते हैं। सक्सेसिव अप्रॉक्सीमेशन एडीसी, ए रैंप कंपेयर ADC, Wilkinson ADC, integrating ADC, delta encoded ADC और काउंटर रैप, पाइपलाइन ADC जिसे हम सब रेंजिंग क्वांटाइजर भी कहते हैं, सिग्मा डेल्टा ADC जिसे हम डेल्टा सिग्मा ADC भी कहते हैं, एंड द टाइम इंटरलीव्ड ADC. Now, so these are the different techniques of analog to digital converter. और जैसा कि हमने कहा कि हम सिर्फ इसके अंदर वेरी फर्स्ट वन डायरेक्ट कन्वर्जन ADC की बात करेंगे, राइट. सो ADC का जो सर्किट है, डायग्राम है, वो कुछ आपके सामने है, राइट ना. बात करते हैं इस सर्किट डायग्राम की. तो द फिगर शोज द सर्किट ऑफ ए डायरेक्ट कन्वर्जन और फ्लैश ADC. टू कन्वर्ट a digital signal of n bits, flash ADC requires 2 to the power n minus of 1 comparators and 2 to the power n resistors. The circuit provides the reference voltage to all the comparators. Each comparator gives an output of 1, which is analog voltage is higher than a reference voltage, or otherwise the output is 0. In the above circuit, reference voltages to comparators are provided by means of a resistor ladder logic. The circuit described in the figure acts as a 3-bit ADC device. Let us assume this ADC works between the range of 0 to 10 volts. The circuit requires 7 comparators and 8 resistors. Now, the voltage across each resistor are divided in such a way that a ladder of 1 volt is built with the help of 1 kilo ohm resistances. Therefore, the reference voltages across the comparator are 1 to 7 volts. Now, let us assume that an input voltage signal of 2.5 volt is to be converted into its related digital form. As 2.5 volt is greater than 1 volt and 2 volt, first two comparators will give output as 1. But 2.5 volt is less than 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 volts value. Therefore, all other comparators will give zeros. Thus, we will have output from comparator as 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1. That is when we are measuring from the top. This will fed to the encoder logic circuit. This circuit will first change the output in signal high line format and then converts it into 3 output lines format by using binary algebra. Then this signal output from ADC may be used for manipulation or actuation by the microcontrollers or computers. Now, let us talk about the fourth component, that is the digital to analog converter. As we have discussed in the previous section that DACs, that is digital to analog converters, are used to convert digital signals into analog signals. There are various techniques of converting digital signals into analog signals, which are as follows, and the different techniques are pulse width modulator, oversampling DACs or interpolating DACs, the binary weighted DACs, switched resistor DACs, switched current source DAC, switched capacitor DAC, the R2R ladder, the successive approximation or cyclic DAC. So, dear students, these were the four components of ADCs and DACs. We will discuss more about all these in the coming lectures. Till then, have a good day.